All right, today I'm going to show you how to create a creepy carrot from the book by Aaron Reynolds and Peter Brown. And you can see there's lots of different versions of a creepy carrot. We are going to do this by playing a roll and draw game. The first roll is going to be to figure out what shape your carrot is. The second roll is going to be figure out the top of the carrot. The third roll is for your eyes. The fourth roll is for eyebrows. And the fifth roll is for the mouth. And you'll notice creepy carrots don't have noses. So we need a dice to play the game. If you don't have one, you could print one and make one. It's also okay if you just want to kind of pick and choose. I like to see what I get with the dice. You're also going to want a pencil and then an orange colored pencil. In this book, Peter Brown actually does the illustrations with pencil. And you can kind of see he uses a lot of pencil lines. He also shades with the pencil to get things darker. So we're going to do a little bit of that today as well. So first thing I'm going to do is roll, kind of shake that dice out. I have a 5. So I'm going to make this carrot down here that has a little kind of curly tail. Now, when I make a carrot, I want to draw the top first using a rainbow line. And I don't want to make it too small. I want a pretty big carrot. Then at the bottom here, I'm going to put the little dot where the tip of the carrot will be. So if it's curling, I need to make the dot over to one side, kind of like that. And then I'm going to curve the line up. So it's going to kind of swoop and then come up towards the top. And then I'm going to go back to the tip of the carrot. And I'm going to make the other line up towards the top. There's also the bumpy lines on the carrot that I can add. I do want to kind of avoid the space where the face will go so that I don't have lines drawn through it. So I'm going to put a lot of them kind of at the bottom and then towards the sides, and then probably leave this space here mostly empty so that I have room for the face. Let me add another one or two here. All right, so now I'm going to roll again to find out my carrot top. I have a 2. So I go to the 2 and I jump over to the carrot top, and it looks like it's kind of the long skinny one, just one poofy leafy carrot top there. All right, and then I'm going to roll again, and I got a 2 again. I'm going to go down the 2s to the eyes. So I have a small eye and a big eye. Small eye, big eye. And then I'm going to use my pencil to fill in the pupils of the eyes. All right, now I'm going to roll again, this time for the eyebrows. I got a 3. I'm going to use the 3 row over towards the eyebrows. They're kind of curvy, like that. And then the last roll is for the mouth. And I got a 4, so I'm going to use the 4 row. Looks like a rectangle-shaped mouth with 2 teeth on the bottom. And one of the things you might notice about the mouth is it's colored in, and we're going to use our pencil for that. We're going to shade it in with our pencil, nice and dark. So that might take a minute to do. We're going to try our best to stay inside the lines, try our best to go around the teeth, and make it as dark as we can. The more you color with a pencil, the darker it gets. So if you go over it more than once, it'll be even darker. Now, when we're done with that, we're going to need to add a little bit darker line around the carrot. It really helps if the line is a little bit darker, and so with pencil, all we need to do is just kind of need to kind of color over the line a little bit, and that helps sort of get it a little bit darker. And actually, if you look kind of closely here at the cover, you can see that Peter Brown does that as well. He makes those lines around the edges really dark, and that just helps them stand out. So I'm just going to kind of color over that line a little bit more, make it nice and dark. I can do the same thing to the carrot top, nice and dark. And then, after I'm done doing that, I'm going to get my orange. And I'm going to use this orange to color my carrot. And I need to try and do my best coloring inside the lines, coloring the whole space. And I'm going to shade the carrot with the orange, and I'm going to shade the top of the carrot with the orange. So when I'm coloring with the orange, again, it's a pencil, so the harder I press, the more orange it will get. So maybe for the carrot, I don't press as hard, but then the carrot top, I press a little bit harder to get it more of a dark orange. I'm also going to show you how to use a pencil to darken the orange. When you add pencil, regular pencil to orange, it actually makes it more of a brownish color. And again, if you look, that's exactly how Peter Brown did that on his illustrations. So I got to be really careful going around the eyes. I'm not going to color the eyes orange. I'm also not going to color the teeth orange. I'm going to leave those white. So I got to go a little slower. When I get to the edge of something, I slow down. When I'm in the middle, I can speed up. But notice I'm trying not to leave a lot of white spaces. If I see a big one, I go back and fill it in. All right, so when I get to the carrot top, I'm going to press a little bit harder so that it gets a little bit darker. See the difference there? See how much darker I can make that? So the harder you press, the more orange it'll be, the darker orange it'll get. Now the other thing I'm going to do on the carrot top to darken it up is use my regular pencil and kind of blend it in. So I'm going to swirl in some of this regular pencil to make the carrot top darker. I can also use my finger to kind of smear it a little bit or blend it. And that gives it a nice dark look at the top. So that's how you make your creepy carrot. It's fun to make more than one. So I could play this whole game again and make more creepy carrots around my big creepy carrot. You can see on the cover here, there's 3 different ones. But there's a whole field of carrots. So you'll notice at different points in the book, there's 1 or 2, but there's a whole field of them. There's lots and lots of different carrots. So you can make as many carrots as you want in your picture. All right, I hope you have fun. I look forward to seeing your creepy carrots.